So kind of summing it up, and then we'll take questions. You know, it's not about eyeballs, it's about engagement. It used to be just broadcasting that 30-second ad, throwing it out, writing a press release, sending it out, and ducking. Now it's about engagement, you know, engaging with people. You know, Comcast learned the hard way. They tried to do that kind of duck and cover, and they knew it wasn't going to happen. But you can do it on the local level. Any of these can be applied on the local level as well. Keep it authentic. I've touched on that several times. You know, Frank at Comcast, as we were just tweeting about your Comcast, he's also tweeting about his family sometimes. Hey, I'm heading to bed. I'll see you in the morning. And I get this question, well, you know, it's extra time spent. What about time and resources? And actually, the presentation that I gave in Philadelphia, someone asked that question. Well, I can't afford to have someone do it. But at the same time, I had someone raise their hand and say, well, you know, I have an iPhone, and I have a Twitter account, and I just visited, he was with the local Chamber of Commerce. I visited the Attorney General's office, I visited the state legislature, I was here, here, and here. If I just put out simple tweets about that, and the whole course didn't require extra staff, my members, my chamber members, would have known how hard I'm working for them. Maybe it seems mundane that I'm heading to meet with the Attorney General right now, but there's some people, they're local chamber members, who would love that. The fact that he's working hard. That's how simple it is. It doesn't take extra time. And I would just say that companies hire people to write press releases, that your communications department needs to restructure itself so that the press release of yesterday is the Twitter, it's the Facebook update of today. They're just different tools. So the press release maybe isn't dead yet. It's just changed a little bit. And in closing, when I was at the Public Relations Society conference, Luann Lawrence, who's with Oregon State University, they had their budgets slashed, and their recruitment budgets, and so they couldn't run ads anymore. So they started using social networking sites. They used online video. They used Powered by Orange was the whole campaign. And they did some ads in buses, but most of it was social networking. They got different professors and experts on. They had a whole team. They didn't pay anyone extra to do it, of people tweeting. And you know, they had a professor and they had something science guy. Hey, what's Twitter? I'm not going to get involved in this. And then he realized that people like what he has to say. He's the expert. He loved it. He loved communicating these facts. And so they had people submitting videos. Powered by Orange. Why I'm Powered by Orange. They had people submitting videos who were now alum who had graduated 20 years ago, and they invented, you know, the wind turbine. And I'm Powered by Orange, and that's what they used. They were getting, you know, hundreds of thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, sometimes 500 people would view a video. And they would tell why they're Powered by Orange students. And so, again, they would put it out to their networks. It wasn't something extra that they were doing. In fact, they had to do it because their budgets were slashed, but it was more effective. They had feedback. When you put up a 30-second ad, you don't really know how many people are watching that ad, right? We talked about the billboards, the billboard example. With these new online tools, you can communicate more effectively. You can reach out in a more personalized way, and you can track your return on investment as it comes in.